Welcome to PCGamer Radio! I'm your host Lipstickpaddy, and this is one of the best of the Summerfest, and it's called FBC, which is the offices of that great game, Control. And it's a 3-player cooperative first person. Let's have a look. We've got gameplay here. So Control is a fantastic game, known for its ray tracing. We're not seeing any ray tracing here. It's going to be fast and fantastic FPS. You know, you're going to need high frames, especially if there's 3 of you running around. You're going into the offices, obviously, because things have gone to the shit, and with it being controlled, there's all these weird artifacts that have probably escaped and are causing a lot of chaos, and you're the cleanup team. It sounds really, really cool to go back into the offices and see what kind of mess has opened up. And again, you can see all these kind of objects that are causing weird and wacky stuff, because effectively all of the artifacts are paranormal, and you're going to get loads of interesting bosses to kill. So there's the 3.
Job for Firebreak. These jobs function like game modes that you can customize in 3 ways. Clearance, which affects the length of the session. Corruption, which affects the session's modifications and randomization. And Threat, which affects the combat intensity. Of course, taking on longer and more challenging jobs will mean more opportunities for greater rewards. Next, it's time to choose one of 3 crisis kits for your Firebreaker.
Yeah. You basically get your role that you're doing, and you get in there. You've got a mission to do, and it's clean it up, isn't it? So each mission will have you doing different things. It looks absolutely fantastic. You're going to be getting into the... You're basically going in as everything's been destroyed, essentially, aren't you? And you're just trying to get rid of the nasties and try and clean it up. I'm wondering, is there going to be evidence of when you were there before, like the pictures of you being the boss in Control, where you see them around the offices and stuff like that? That's going to be cool. But you can see, like, getting the power back on and really feeling like the fire team going in there. But, of course, you're the Federal Bureau of Control's fire team, because you've got such a high clearance that you can come into this office because it's Q clearance, basically. And as you can see, it gets kind of chaotic depending on difficulty that you pick. And I think this is going to be a fantastic game around Halloween, when normally my gamers from my past all come online and we try to play games like Left 4 Dead. But this definitely can fit that bill for a 3-person game. And it does look like it's got meat on the bone, like I said, with the different kind of missions you'll be doing and the intensity of enemies and the loadouts that you'll be bringing in there. It does look really good. Now, altered items are all about these specific things that you found in Control that were maybe in a prison, and they've all been let out, and it's just causing a lot of bonkers stuff to happen. It's why they have been brought to the building, because they were causing so much chaos out in the world. In fact, Control 2 is going to have you out in the world finding more artifacts of craziness, but you can see here some of them doing the paranormal activities. So this looks absolutely phenomenal, peeps. I honestly, as a multiplayer game where you're in the Control buildings of the fire team, I mean, if you've not played Control, maybe you don't have the same context as I have, but trust me, these things coming back out into the wild is bonkers. And yeah, I can't wait to actually go and clean up the place, because Control 2, you potentially are going to places that you're going to be collecting these artifacts, and you might need you might see the cleanup crew go in and collect it after you've in Control 2, once you've cleaned it all out. So again, it's building on the lore of Control, as Control 2 is going to get made. This is going to bring in some bucks to keep pushing the development of Control 2, which I can't wait to play. But here you can see research that you've got here. It looks like it's levels of your character. So if you keep playing, maybe, but I don't know. It just kind of hints this, doesn't it? But potentially you yourself have got like Q clearance abilities that you can use against these paranormal enemies that you're going to be fighting. Yeah, everything's classified here. Top level security clearance, and it's all X-Files plus. And it's going to be incredible. And June the 17th. Just go back there, please. Come on. What's the release date again? June 17th. That's like, from recording this video, that's like next week. Well, peeps, FBC Firebreak looks fantastic. To get your friends playing this game for a night and you just commit to a couple of hours, you saw there where you can change the time of the operation to go quick or do a meaty one, change up the difficulty, change out your loadout, do different research. You can go into different activities. You're going to be not just killing stuff, but fixing things, breaking things, opening things. So you are the fire crew going in and repairing, fixing, and killing everything and making sure those artifacts get contained again. I think it looks fantastic and a welcome game on my shortlist, which I can be playing next week, it looks like. And peeps, if you're interested to know what is on my full shortlist, well, I've made a short form video like this one of each game, and they're on my channel right about now. So maybe you'll find a game like FBC Firebreak, which you didn't discover during Summerfest. Well, peeps, thank you so much for watching. This is PCGamer Radio. I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. You take care. I'll see you in the next video, and bye for now.